I'm Milton, son of a carpenter and Mary. A daddy carpenter, worked on skyscrapers, Mom Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter and Mary Ann. I am growing a new pair of eyes. Whole new body, got to build Jesus as a immaculate house. This is my sugar chick. Apparently it takes a whole lot of blood sugar to do that. So I shake the sugar once a day. Oh, I'll try and show you the eyes real quick. .307. I can tell. I don't know how it's not. It has something to do with your phone's not working when you try to call me and electronic stuff. But if I have just made a clever or funny or very serious parable video with my phone here, those counts are going to be up in the 300s. Oh, I feel the same over past 2-3 years. Whether they're up over 500 or down to 100. There's the blue eyes growing through, slowly but surely. White part on the brown there, which the brown isn't as brown as it used to be. Certainly not the way it used to be when I was growing up. But slowly but surely, growing a new set of eyes. And watching those sugar counts kinda, if I don't make a funny, very funny parable video, they'll be down in the low 200s. And yeah, it's whiny. He's got a dartboard somewhere and he just throws. I am Milton, son of a carpenter and Mary. Daddy carpenter, worked on skyscrapers, Mom Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter and Mary. I get to tell parables. This is my morning, actually my only sugar check parable for the day. Apparently it takes a whole lot of blood sugar to grow a new pair of eyes, whole new body. And yes, I got to do that to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. I'll show you the eyes hopefully in a moment. I want to keep it under 2 minutes. .304. Yeah, I've been doing a whole lot of good imagery videos, and like last night, Wiram Wadeo, the doctor image, and the image that was, I guess you could say it was doctored right in front of me. They butchered the photo as I went in the middle of designing. But let me show you the eyes right here first. Slowly but surely, changing from brown to blue. The white part around the brown there can get kind of a tug of war between the brown and the white on the brown. Part of the change used to be all dark brown. Started changing in 1996. And here you can see the smaller browner circles slowly disappearing. Bigger blue are growing in through and around, and this part right here is gone. Come see me in person when you can't reach me by phone, 424-229-4140, and I'll let you hold the phone or the flashlight for my Stigmata Eye video. I'm Milton, and this is my sugar check parable for the day. Apparently it takes a whole lot of blood sugar to grow a new pair of eyes. And I got to kind of rush through that one. See my contact, think your contact. And yeah, you gotta see me in person because you tried to call me, 424-229-4140. And you see the devil stealing your call. Out with the devil, come see me in person, 4260 Eagle Brook Boulevard, apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 92065. $349. Yeah, it's a Chinese taste of it. Oh, my flashlight has run off. Batteries were getting low anyway, otherwise I'd show you my stigmata. I was looking for the previous day. See that this smaller, browner circle here of the eyes slowly disappearing? What better know? Bigger, bluer ones growing in through and around. There we go. Yeah, I've talked about this before. The more witty, more handsome. When I roll out of bed, the higher those counts are going to be. That, and yes, I got back from across the street, and last week and a half, who knows. And the fire engine was there. Had the nice door propped open, helped me get the door open. Roll in. And yes, as you know, last September, insulin poisoning. And the Dignity Health folks, they showed me they can deal with the immense pain I'm in constantly. Yeah, Dopa something 8 times better than morphine. But it wears off in 2 hours, I know that. And yes, I saw that Repete, or is it Garcetti? A character with the arrogance of Dignity Health. Already seen the Adventist cult folks and the LAC USC Cake Medical, so. Oh yeah, one of two things. You see a Chinese asshole, excuse my language, with a really big mallet. Yeah, there's some mean folks in a hospital somewhere doing mean stuff to me. I'm Melton, here's some Saints imagery. And this is my sugar check parable. Oh, printed, that's 4x6 photos. This is my sugar check parable. Apparently it takes a whole lot of blood sugar to grow a new pair of eyes, and yeah, that's what I'm doing. Don't try this at home. I'm Melton, son of a carpenter, married dad, a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers, Mom Marianne. I'm the son of a carpenter and married dad himself taught me how to grow a new pair of eyes. You know, do that genetic carpentry on those spiral staircases. Find, yeah, a whole lot of this stuff, 30,000. At a lot of those sites you saw there. And somebody's supposed to be coming over, a couple of somebody. So. And yeah, I got 20 minutes. It's the nurse that drops by, and also the nice lady that does laundry. But I guess I got enough time to show the eyes. If the flashlight will cooperate. 366. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of good imagery lately. Devil hates. Good imagery, good parables, one and the same. Smaller browner circles slowly disappearing. Bigger, bluer circles going in through it and around. And yet, find 30,000 of those things tabletop art. If you want the bigger size like that, you're gonna have to size them up yourself. Oh, that's figure it out. It's easy to do. Or find somebody who figure it out for you. I'm one man working alone. I'm doing good to get the 4x6 photos each month. And no, I don't make money off my graphic art. For the same reason you're not making more money. 424-229-4140. Try to call me right now, whatever boring thing you get. Phone ring and error message, busy signal. Not going to be boring if you need the firemen, police, paramedics. It's money out of your pocket every day. So get it on video, time on your phone, number dialed. And yes, it's your AT&T livelihood. Oh, they were making a whole lot of noise earlier. It's so that the Great Wall of Evil can have whatever's at the top of your business at the top of your business, even though you do a much better job. So get that on video. Doesn't do much good. Randall Stevenson, CEO of AT&T out there. I always take the imagery out of the window when I have company, or I try to. Don't know how they feel about the domino effect. But yeah, you get that boring thing, phone ringing, error message, busy signal with a whole lot of other things, a whole lot of other customers. And yes, that's how the top of your business is at the top of your business. That's also how, yeah, they placed that cowardly Hussein in the White House right after we got attacked by a whole lot of cowardly Husseins. Get that on video, time and date, my number dialed. America's hijacked lifelines. Do something about it. Get this imagery in every newscast, every morning show, every reporter on the scene. Get it in all of those. Show them how to do their job. Because that's easily documented. You got the time, you got the date. Randall gets his hands even bloodier. Altering phone records cover that up. There's some things to go along with. A little hazy. It's not focusing. Some things to go along with my sugar check this morning. I'm Melton, John Melton Brady, son of a carpenter, married Daddy Carpenter. Worked on skyscrapers, Mom Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter, Mary. I get to tell parables and find the Saint Cemetery. These all come as not just 2 to a 4x6 print, but the big 4x6 print kind of thing. Oh, here's an August. Comes with an outline to prevent the photo printer from cropping off some of the image. Which, excuse me, makes for, I'm a handsome bald guy. I have trouble doing 2 things at once. Unless, of course, they're attractive. It's talking to attractive young ladies. Yeah, 313. I changed in the middle of the. Remember this? I had my saints in there, so I had to. Kind of nice it up, and then I had, of course, first of all, I had to juggle a little bit with the awkward misspeak. I'm growing a new body, new vocal cords. And yes, sometimes the blue-eyed DNA and the brown-eyed DNA clash. So let me see if I can show you the eyes real quick. It's already 2 minutes. Remember, 9/11, Flight 93, checking post N5. That's religious censorship. That places a cowardly Hussein in the White House right after we get attacked by a whole lot of cowardly Husseins. And, yeah, I'm not a fan of the Oriental buffoon dressing guy. But right here's the brown part I'm going to show you is gone. Bigger, bluer part growing in through and around. This part's brown in the center, but not as brown as it was back when I was growing up. Started changing in '96. 1996. Do this eye first for a change. It's harder to do this one because it's hard to see the. I turn right there to look in the opposite direction. It looks. It's hard to see the reverse camera. Yeah. See the white part around the brown? That's working on it. Bigger, bluer, purple. There I go again. Blue eye. That's the. Blue-eyed DNA and brown-eyed DNA fighting it out. And just a hair opened up a little larger there. The lids at times will kind of lift down. So that's where they're going, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that smaller browner part that will have more white-ish, light brownish color at times, and it will have more brown at times. August. I said this in the other video. You can get an August image, a July image, and have your birthday right in there. But you're going to have to come see me in person to do that, because we're waiting on that Senate subcommittee to look into America's hijacked lifelines. So do that. Make that pity if you hijack. Call Timmy, 424-229-4140. Post. Whatever you get when you don't get me. Melton. You get censorship. Call up your senator, see him in person. Try to call me with him on her on speakerphone, whichever, and ask him, why aren't you looking into that? That's dangerous, folks. Hijacking America's lifelines, and it affects our democracy. You can't reach them by phone. You get that boring thing, phone ringing, error message, busy signal. You can't reach them. You can't tell them why they should vote for this one or that one. And it's also compromising our security as families and as a country. So tell them, get that Senate subcommittee thing started. Ask LA's Mayor Garcetti or the Governor Newsom, how much kickback money are you getting from those cowardly Hussein placers? And please don't skip the country. We want to have a Senate subcommittee about your character. Mayor, Governor, President. The Sunday's coming up. I'm not sure if I get these in. Oh, the Hussein one is missing. But just look on the DVD label there. Sunday's coming up. This is Friday. All clergy. Make that video if you hijack. Call to me. Post 424-229-4140. And I'm not sure if these are in the big 5 folders on vote-truth.blogspot.com. They're prepared as 4x6 prints, like all my 93 check imagery there is. But I don't know if I got it there or not, and I'm not even sure. I think it's this month, and I put it in last month as far as my printouts go. But yeah, the old 5s without the old English as the font will work. Tell your flock, whatever it is you call them. This weekend, 2 911 flight 93 check and post 5, not 1 flight 93 check call 337. Yeah, whenever I have a lot of stuff like the nice big 5s or the YouTube one here added in, it always seems like the counts are a little high up into the 300, and I've said that before many times. I think there's a dartboard somewhere, and that's the smaller, browner eyes slowly disappearing, bigger, bluer circles growing in through and around. I'm going to show you the eyes real quick, and then yeah, I gotta go across the street, get some stuff, my pills, food. Remember to make that video. Tell everyone you are clergy for to make the video. Smaller, browner circles disappearing in the white part. On the brown there, we'll get yeah, whiter at times, lighter at times. This one's very hard to see. I think the flashlight goes out completely. Slowly but surely. Make that video of America's Hijacked Lifelines, and yeah, come see me in person. 4260 Eagle Boulevard, Apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. I'll look for the man wearing his imagery. 30,000 plus of these things, including the Flight 93 check stuff like the big 5s. Look for me wearing that, going across the street every once in a while, about once a week, and getting my stuff. And yeah, tell me what you think of my imagery. I don't get any Flight 93 check calls. I don't get many comments on YouTube, and the ones I get aren't always very good. I don't mean good as in they're positive. I mean good as in they don't make sense. They make sense. But no comments by phone or mail or email about any of that stuff. So look for me in person. Tell me what you think, and yeah, bring your favorite flowers or a photo of your car or perhaps a photo of your flock, and I'll design it into some nice imagery. You can tell me all about your families, your flocks, hijack lifelines. I'm Milton, and this is my Sugar Check parable video. Yes, I'm Milton, son of a carpenter and married. Dad carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter and married. I get to tell parables. I'm also growing a new body, including the eyes. Used to be all dark brown. Slowly but surely, brown parts missing and the blue part growing through and around. So apparently it takes a whole lot of blood sugar to do that genetic carpentry of growing a new pair of eyes. Been up there. Oh, had much larger, and the thing is up over 500 or 95. Feel the same. I think there's some Chinese guy with a dartboard nearby. When I go to check, throws that dart. wherever it lands. That's my sugar for the day. See the white part on the inner brown, and the inner brown's not as dark a brown as my eyes used to be completely. Doing that genetic carpentry, slowly but surely. This one's hard to see, especially with the flashlights going out. But it's got the same kind of thing going on. Is I can't see the screen well is this in the thing? And yeah, it's hard to see. Come see me in person. Get yourself a nice contact image. Make that video if you had that call to me right now. That's your lifeline being hijacked, and you don't know when else it won't be allowed to work. So get it on video. Save it for the Senate subcommittee kind of stuff. Investigating America's hijacked lifelines. Oh, this is my mouse pad. I'll take any of those images you might find, 29,000 plus at Daffodilly, the Wix site there. Make them into a mouse pad. Nice 8 by 10. It's up to you. Your image can say whatever you want if you decide to come see me in person. Oh, I'm still waiting on that to happen. Biggest disinformation campaign ever. When you see someone besides me, my wheelchair, oh, I'm waiting on gold to get back from the shop. This is a loaner. See someone besides me in my imagery in my videos, we start to build Jesus' Immaculate Heart. Oh yeah, I have been working on the heart. Got to get the blue-eyed heart in there instead of the brown-eyed heart. We're working on Jesus' Immaculate House. Let me put it that way. So be a part of that. Club board, college girls, college crowd. Make a video, hijack call to me. Come see me in person, and yes, girls, go back to college, a nice desktop image, worldwide. But you gotta see me in person. Do that. I'm Milton, son of a carpenter in Maryland. A daddy carpenter worked on skyscrapers, Mom Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter Mary. I get to tell parables. This is my sugar check parable. Apparently it takes a whole lot of blood sugar to grow a new pair of eyes. That's my stigmata eye in the palm. I got 2 of them. Slowly but surely changing, doing a little genetic carpentry work on those spiral staircases as the son of a carpenter Mary. Check it out on youtube.com/Melton for imagery, youtube.com/DNFD series. That's DNFD SERIES. Don't try this at home. You don't want to end up one green eye and one orange eye, do you? Dad himself taught me how to do this. Been up in the 300s lately. See if it's up high, I don't eat. 292. No, I don't design beautiful imagery. How do you know that's not just, this machine accurately telling you what my sugar check is? Because I have not gotten one Plate 93 check call in over a decade of asking. Make that video whatever you get when you don't get me. Post. You got the time, you got the date in your video. You got my number dialed. Randall Stevenson, who bought AT&T next door, and yeah, just made a whole lot of noise until I got up, and then turns the noise off. It works similarly with other sources of harassment. That's a closed parking lot. Randall can easily close off that noise. He shows me every once in a while that he can do that, but he chooses not to. He also chooses to hijack your lifeline when you try to call me, and who knows when else. Smaller brown circles, a little hazy today. Hard to see. Bigger bluer circles growing in through and around. Since Randall chooses to, goes other. Then you get laminated. Nice old English. Since Randall Stevenson chooses to get his company's hands, based in Dallas, Texas, his company's hands bloody hijacking lifelines for religious reasons, religious persecution reasons. Since he chooses to do that, then he chooses to alter phone records to cover that up, get his hands even bloodier, call all AT&T employees. These guys out here making so damn much noise early in the morning, and it doesn't need to be. They're very obvious about what they're doing. Call up those employees, park a fleet of noisemakers outside their homes, and yeah, that's where I got that idea, park a fleet of noisemakers outside their homes. Randall requested it. So you call them up when they're drunk, when they're high, just had a fight with their girlfriend or boyfriend, when Randall's been overworking them, or he has asked them to do something that turned their stomachs, and you get them screaming out what else they're involved in. Oh, it goes the same for YouTube. YouTube's suppression of truth about America's hijacked lifelines is, it's more than just our AT&T livelihoods, guys. Whenever you're calling up that phone number right there, 424-229-4140, you don't get me. Whenever you're doing that, whatever one thing you get, phone ringing, every message, busy signal, it's not going to be boring if you need the firemen and police and paramedics. Money in your pocket every day. So call up. Most of those folks aren't worth $450 million like Susan of YouTube, Rachel Hickey. And Randall Stevenson makes $2.5 million, I believe. Those who don't make that much money, they're going to tell you what else Randall's involved in. This for YouTube. Whatever they do to harass for that Great Wall of Chinese evil, you throw it right back at them. Those who don't make those millions, they will tell you what else Randall and Susan are up to as part, aside from medical research being passed by, aside from harassing handsome bald guys with their imagery of truth. Yeah, it's going to be just as newsworthy if your phone's not allowed to work for religious reasons, whatever particular religion you're a part of. It's going to be just as newsworthy as me asking for a 9-3 check for over a decade and not getting one. Call them on that. All of YouTube, all of AT&T. And remember to, remember to post and repost my imagery and videos, especially on YouTube. AT&T I don't think has a postable site. Oh, lots of big fives. I was looking for the praying to the 9/11 devil down below, but I just found the general here. AT&T's got one. YouTube's a part of this now. Got a YouTube right where the watch call list is. Post and repost. And yes, you advertise on YouTube. You ask Susan and their executives, why are you conducting business censorship as well as religious censorship? Get their reaction, you post. Yeah, print out a whole bunch of my stuff from all kinds of places. Laminate. They're prepared to 4x6 prints. Print them out like you print your family's photos. And yeah, put them on your desk. Hand them out to others. Until then, you can make a video of what you hand on. To easily demonstrate America's hijacked lifelines. Tell them, make a video of that post. It's you also go to vote-truth.blogspot.com and you find a whole bunch of graphic art, Flight 93 check graphic art, not one Flight 93 check call. Check of America's lifelines in over a decade. Get it on video. Post to your site. Oh, excuse me. Early in the morning. Vocal cords still waking up. All that blue-eyed vocal cords taking over for brown-eyed vocal cords. Long process. Anyway, make that video of your hijack call to me and post and repost that. And yes, save the videos for your Senate subcommittee kind of stuff. For Susan and for Randall Stevenson of AT&T. I'm Milton. This is my sugar check parable. And yes, this is my graphic art. Check it out. And remember to print up the 93 check imagery. That's 4x6 prints. You can size up the larger if you want. But yeah, they're prepared as 4x6 photos. When you follow the links on Daffodilia there, the Wix site, and a lot of these other sites as well. Gotta get my sugar check in. I haven't been feeling well lately. Want to make sure I get across the street, get my food. I'll show you the stigmata eyes. Hopefully. $3.51. That's unreal. I think it's a dartboard. Maybe a random number generator, perhaps. But yeah, smaller brown circles slowly disappearing, bigger bluer circles growing in through and around. Maybe it's just growing a new pair of eyes, you never know. I do know they're not going to get me back on that insulin. They had me doing the Triceba stuff last year. And hit all year long, just about January, February, somewhere in there, and it hit me like a ton of bricks in September, and I couldn't get any competent doctors. See the big blue circles growing around and through. I can't quite see the through because the outer brown circle is missing. It's gotten done that genetic carpentry as the son of a carpenter Mary. Don't try that at all. Dad himself taught me how to do that genetic carpentry. Trying to find gold. There you are. Melton, son of a carpenter, married. Daddy carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Mary Ann. Come see me in person when you can't reach me by phone. 424-229-4140, not one. 93 check calling over a decade of asking. And I'll design you some imagery. And yeah, make sure you make that call. Video your hijacked lifeline as you try to call me. You don't know when, as it won't be allowed to work. Save the video for the Senate subcommittee. Also, any officials. You might ask out here in California or anywhere else about me not getting a Flight 93 check in over a decade, and yes, dangerous Muslim folks. Angry Muslim folks lately. With Solari Enterprises and others actively involved in that threat to our security. You get all old mayors, governors, cops, and of course the senators. Tell them you need to open up a Senate subcommittee about America's hijacked lifelines and show them your hijacked call to me, 424-239-4140. Then come see me in person, have weight will travel, bring a nice bill for gold. Show me the perfect place to build. Jesus is immaculate house here on earth. Best people to start building with.